Here we are, it's playoff time. So over the last 2 weeks I made 2 videos, one on the AFC, one on the NFC, and I let you decide who wins the playoffs in both of those, and now I've compiled all of the results, turned them into percentages so they make a little bit more sense, and now we've got the results for the playoffs and we can see which 2 teams will be meeting in the Super Bowl at the end of this coming season. I've now made those 2 videos unlisted, one to just stop people obviously putting in their votes after it's all over, and 2, just in case anyone tries to hold me to season predictions I really didn't agree with in the first place, but I thought I might as well get them out of the way. So let's just get straight into the predictions, and we start with the NFC, and we go with the Cardinals at the Giants, and it was a big victory for the Cardinals. 84% of the votes went to the Cardinals, obviously that meaning 16% went to the Giants. And then the other game, the Packers at the Vikings, this one which was a little bit closer but still pretty clear victor. It was the Packers with 59% against the Vikings 41%. Onto the AFC, where things were a little bit closer, but once again the Bengals, the away team, beat the home team, the Colts, with 56% to 44%. And then the exact same thing happened in the exact same number of votes for the Chiefs and Raiders, 56 to 44 here too. So onto the divisional round, and now we have the Bengals at the Patriots, the Chiefs at the Steelers, the Cardinals at the Panthers, and the Packers at the Seahawks. And this time we'll start at the AFC, because this one's pretty easy. I think people weren't happy about what teams I had in the playoffs for the AFC, but it's irrelevant, because listen to this. Patriots 100%, Steelers 100%. Literally nobody voted for anybody else. Onto the NFC, where things were much closer. And in the Cardinals-Panthers games, the Cardinals were starting to pick up more votes towards the end, but the Panthers started strong and finished strong, beating them 56% to 44%. So the Panthers win, people basically saying the Cardinals won't get over that hump this year. This becomes their playoff wall. And then down to the Seahawks-Packers, and this really was close, and it kept changing who was winning. For me, tallying these votes, it was actually pretty interesting. And the Seahawks end up winning 51% to 49%. One single vote made the difference in this one. Then onto the championship game, which is between the Panthers at the Seahawks and the Patriots at the Steelers. And both of these were very close, and both, as a matter of fact, were decided by 1 vote and the same amount of votes. So at the NFC, and I think this obviously ignores the fact the Seahawks were the home team, because the Panthers win, going to a 2nd Super Bowl in a row, pulling a Seahawks from a couple of years back. So the Panthers win, and the percentage there was 53% to 47%. So 1 vote in it, and the exact same thing here, but this time the home team wins. The Steelers take it by the 1 vote, and there we have it. Our Super Bowl at the end of this season will be between the Steelers and the Panthers, as according to you. And how we work this out, I think we'll leave it for now. I'm gonna have to come up with a pretty good idea to figure this out, but I think I can definitely make something good, or I hope I can come up with something good, and then we'll see who wins the Super Bowl. So a final thing I should add here as well, obviously some people I think will be sat there thinking, hey, I voted for someone else to win the divisional round, but the problem was I sometimes had people who would vote for the right wildcard teams, but then would have the Patriots winning and someone else from the Patriots seed line, so it would be like, and I think the Patriots and the Chiefs will go through, or the Steelers and the Bengals will go through, and obviously that doesn't count. So anytime someone mixed up the teams, I just ignored that part. I'd count their wildcard votes, but then I'd have to forget that part because I'm not going to assume who they meant. A big thank you to everybody that was a part of this. It was really fun to do, and I'm surprised how many people really were involved. A lot of people. So thank you very much for that. Thanks for watching, and let's see how realistic our playoff predictions really end up being.